Hey everyone, and welcome. If you've ever thought about dipping your toes into Spanish, you are in the perfect spot. We're about to go over the absolute essentials, the first words and phrases you need to kick off your very first conversation. I promise it's going to be fun, so let's get right into it. First things first, your first words. You got to start somewhere, right? So let's learn what is probably the most useful and important greeting in the entire Spanish language. And here it is. Hola. This is your go-to, your all-purpose friendly hello. You can use it in the morning, at night, with your friends, at a store. Seriously, it just works everywhere. It's the one word you absolutely need to know. Okay, let's talk pronunciation because this is a big one. In Spanish, the H is always silent. So it's not hola, it's hola. See? Simple. The vowel sounds are nice and clean. Just pretend that H isn't even there. Give it a try. Hola. Perfect. So, you've just met someone, you've said hola, what's next? This is your perfect line. Mucho gusto. It literally translates to much pleasure, but it's how you say nice to meet you. It's so warm and polite, a fantastic way to make a great first impression. Let's break this one down. It's mucho gusto. That she sound is just like in the word chocolate or cheese. And the g is a hard g, like in great. Let's say it together now. Mucho gusto. You got it. Okay, so while hola is amazing and works all the time, sometimes you want to be a little more specific. Spanish has greetings for different times of the day, which is a really nice touch. Let's see how to say hello from sunrise to sunset. This chart lays it all out for us. For the morning, say when you're grabbing your first cup of coffee, you'd say buenos dias. In the afternoon, that changes to buenas tardes. And in the evening, or even when you're saying good night before bed, it's buenas noches. It's a simple way to sound a little more fluent. Now, here's a really important cultural tip. In more formal situations, like if you're talking to someone older, a teacher, or just someone you don't know well, it's respectful to add a title like Señor for Mr. or Señora for Mrs. So you'd say, Buenos dias, Señor. With your friends, though, you can totally just skip the title. It's a small thing, but it shows a lot of respect. Next up, let's talk about the polite essentials. I call these the magic words because honestly, they work wonders in any language. They just make every interaction smoother and friendlier. All right, let's run through these. Gracias is your go-to, thank you. The classic reply is de nada, which is you're welcome. Now, lo siento is what you say when you're truly sorry about something. For excuse me, you've got two great choices. Disculpe is perfect for getting someone's attention, like a waiter. Perdón is more for when you, say, accidentally bump into someone. These are absolutely essential. Okay, moving on. We've greeted people, we've been polite. Now let's learn how to talk about when something is happening. This is so crucial if you want to make any kind of simple plan. I love this timeline. It makes it so easy to see. Right in the middle, you've got hoy, which is pronounced like hoy, and that means today. Go back one, and you have ayer for yesterday. Go forward, and you have mañana for tomorrow. Super useful for talking about the near past and future. Okay, let's zoom out to some bigger units of time. We've got dia for day, semana for week, mes for month, and año for year. Let's say them out loud. Dia, semana, mes, and año. See? Simple, direct, and incredibly handy. So we've learned how to start a conversation. Now we need to learn how to end one without being awkward. Welcome to Section 5, all the different ways to say goodbye. You've actually got a lot of options here. Adiós is the classic goodbye, but sometimes it can sound a bit final. What you'll probably hear most often is hasta luego, which just means see you later. You can also be more specific with hasta mañana for see you tomorrow. And of course, there's hasta la vista, a more dramatic see ya that a certain movie robot made famous. And here we are, the final section. We have covered a ton of ground, so now it's time for a little review to help lock all these new words and phrases into your brain for good. Okay, ready for a quick quiz? First question, how do you say thank you? I'll give you a second. Did you say gracias? If you did, awesome job. Next up, you're walking into a coffee shop bright and early. What do you say to the person at the counter? Think about it. That's right, it's buenos dias. And one more for you. What does the word hoy mean? Think back to that timeline. It means today. Fantastic. So how do you actually make all this stick? The trick is to just work it into your day. When you wake up, say buenos dias to yourself. When your friend passes you the salt, think gracias. Just try to use one new word a day. That's it. It's all about building a tiny habit. And to make it even easier, here is your own personal cheat sheet with the most important words we learned today. Feel free to take a screenshot of this. If you just look at it once a day, you'll be amazed at how fast these words start to feel natural. So, to wrap everything up, I've got a question for you. We've learned so many great phrases. What is the one phrase you're going to make a point to use this week? You can say it to a friend, your dog, or even just to yourself. Pick one and start your Spanish journey for real. Hasta luego!